what's up, y'all? I'm D. So I want to put out a little quick informative video because I get asked this question so much through my DMs, through comments. People are just like, hey, what is it like to live in LA? Do you have any tips for moving to LA? I want to move to LA, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to let you know why you shouldn't move to LA. So I got 3 reasons why you should not move to Los Angeles, okay? Reason number 1, because you want to pursue a rap career or modeling career, or you want to be a singer or a dancer or whatever the case. You do not need to live in a big city to get discovered anymore. Yes, that used to be the case back in the day, but we have the internets now, okay? A lot of really popping people, they got discovered on the internet. Didn't Justin Bieber get discovered on YouTube? Ella Mai got discovered on Instagram. And it's also about how many followers you have nowadays, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. A lot of the popping rappers and models, dancers, singers, they get attention because they have a huge following. So if you want to get discovered, your focus should be on building your social media following. Build up your Instagram, build up your YouTube, focus on putting out content to put yourself out there. Tag your favorite celebrities or, people who you're inspired by. Tag them and bring attention to yourself that way. You do not need to move clear across the country and go broke because it is expensive in LA, okay? It's expensive. So you don't need to do all of that just to be discovered. A lot of people are being discovered online. So focus on your social media presence over anything else. Second reason you shouldn't move to LA, because you are unhappy and or depressed. These are really bad reasons to move to a new area. A lot of people mistakenly believe that if they change their location, they'll just automatically be happy. It doesn't work like that. Happiness comes from within. I know it sounds very cliche, but it is very much so the truth. You need to find your joy in your hometown. Changing your address is not going to magically put you in a better headspace. You need to work on doing that where you are now. A lot of people witness YouTubers move to LA and then they talk about how depressed they are. And then people will say, what is it about LA? Why is everybody moving there and they're so unhappy? They're so depressed. That's because those people thought that they could move to a new city and automatically become happy. They thought they was about to be in LA, be popping, putting up videos, hanging out with all these other social media influencers, making friends, hanging out with celebrities, and I'm just gonna be so happy, it's gonna be so lit. That is not reality, okay? You are going to move to a big city and those same feelings of depression and unhappiness are still going to be with you. They're going to follow you, girl. You're not going to be able to just leave them in your hometown and then, hey, I'm moving to LA, bye. No, they're going to be right there with you. So you have to focus on making yourself happy in your hometown. It's actually probably going to make you feel worse if you move to a big city with those expectations, because when that actually doesn't occur and you're still depressed, you're gonna be like, oh my God, what is wrong with me? What's happening? I moved to this big city that I've been wanting to. Why am I still unhappy? Why am I still depressed? Oh my God, like you're gonna freak out even more. So very bad idea to move to a big city, move to a different city because you are unhappy or you're depressed. Work on fixing that first before you move anywhere. And that brings me to my third reason you shouldn't move to LA, because you are bored and you ain't got no friends. I cannot tell you how many comments I've seen of people talking about how, yeah, I don't have anything to do in my hometown. I don't have any friends. So yeah, I want to move to LA or I want to move to New York. What? That's not how it works, boo. If you are antisocial in your hometown, you ain't got no friends, and you don't go out and do nothing, you're going to do the same thing in the new city. And it's going to be even more overwhelming because it's so much going on and it's so much more fast paced than what you're used to. You're going to have anxiety like, oh my God, what do I do? Where do I go? Where do I meet people? I don't know nobody. That's going to bring you even more stress and you still going to be bored. You still ain't going to have no friends. So if you're bored all the time and you ain't got no friends, you're not going to move to LA and then magically become this social butterfly and your social life going to just be popping all of a sudden. No, you need to work on having a healthy social life in your hometown. If you have not been doing that, you've been neglecting that, go out, rediscover your hometown, go to new places that you've never been before. And I'm pretty sure you have a foundation to work with. You may have coworkers that you could do stuff with. You may have your family that you can do things with and use them to kind of be there so you can go out and do stuff and meet other people. You can't be in the house all the time on YouTube and Instagram all day talking about, oh, I'm bored, I ain't got nothing to do, I ain't got no friends. you're not putting in any effort. You have to get out there, put in some effort to meet people, put in some effort to have a healthy social life. If you're in a house every day and you ain't doing shit in your hometown, you're gonna do that exact same thing in LA. Same thing. You're not gonna just miraculously have this new personality that just makes you social all of a sudden. Like, no, if you are antisocial and you have problems talking with people, that's gonna still exist when you go to LA or New York or wherever. So work on your social skills and your social life in your hometown. If you have problems talking to people, I put up a video about how to combat social anxiety and shyness, so check that out. So please don't let your lack of a social life move you to LA, because it's not gonna fix it, okay? It's not gonna fix it, and you're gonna be broke because it is expensive, okay? I'm gonna reiterate that. It is expensive to live here, okay? But granted, if you do have an active social life, you know everybody in your hometown, you've been everywhere, you've done everything, and you genuinely feel like you've outgrown your city, that is a different scenario. Then you could be like, hey, I've, taken advantage of everything my city has to offer. Now I can move on to something else. But be honest with yourself. If you don't do nothing, you never go nowhere, you don't really talk to nobody like that, then you have not put forth an honest effort to have a healthy social life in your hometown, and therefore you should not move to LA. So these are my 3 reasons why you should not move to LA. So let me know what you guys thought about this video. I tried to keep it as quick and to the point as possible to get this information out to y'all. I also have a series called Exploring LA. If you're interested in how LA is, I will link those videos down below. I'm going to continue to do that series, continue to go places so that you can get an idea of how it is to live here and fun things you can do, if you're planning on moving here or if you just want to visit. So check those out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!